Yo guys, welcome back to FootRegion, and we are back with another video with your boy KBacks, and I'm with
DK.
Marlon, aka MilliMarlon.
and we're with a special guest today, Charlie.
Yo.
Finish that sip of water.
Yes.
Let's
One of
go.
the
We're
best
going to get
guests
into
so
next
far.
week's Premier League games, as no one gives a damn about the international break, as it's giving every player COVID, and it should just be scrapped as a whole in general. So let's start off with the big game: Liverpool versus Leicester. Charlie, you're a Leicester fan. Marlon, you're a Liverpool fan. Charlie, let's start off with you. What do you see that game going, and what is your prediction?
Well, I was feeling confident. I was feeling very confident hearing that Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, Trent, Salah, Fabinho, Thiago all out. But then, obviously, done done a little bit of research. Fabinho and Thiago are playing. They're fine to play in the game. But Salah, I think is the biggest miss out of all of them. He's their goal scorer basically. Aside from Mane, Salah is getting them all the goals. Uh, Van Dijk obviously missing for probably the rest of the season. That's a big plus for Leicester. Joe Gomez as well, big plus. Trent, in terms of us attacking, and he's not the best at defending. Let's be honest. That's good for us.
Harvey Barnes would have cooked him.
Yeah, that's good. But in terms of attacking, Trent would have absolutely destroyed us. So him being
Like he
gone,
did last time.
Shush. I think weighing up the pros and cons of Trent being out, I think it's good that he's out. So depending on if it's at King Power, I would say Leicester to win, maybe 2-1. But if it's at Anfield, I'm saying a 1-1 draw.
I think it's
Millie.
what do we say with this one? I'm going to 3-1. 3-1 Liverpool.
I said Liverpool.
I think we've got this in the bag.
This guy's a
In
illusion.
the bag
with
chest as well, you know.
Trust me, with chest as well. Old chest.
Liverpool are a scary side, but I also look at Liverpool's side and see a very strong team. And I always think to myself, this team is a Prem winning team. Even without those players, we're still going to beat Leicester, and I still see it because we still have Fabinho, Thiago, and those players there. So I know that we can still. So we're not completely weak at the back. Milner might play, probably will play, and with that stamina, he will be running around and he will be causing problems. I know I'm saying Milner, but everyone will be causing problems. I think 3-1.
He is underrated in his whole career. Charlie,
Yeah.
do you think Leicester are title contenders this season, especially how the league's going and teams' injuries and teams' form? Do you see them challenging?
I can see them challenging for Champions League, maybe not the league, just because even though we are playing well, beating big teams like Man City, Wolves, Arsenal, and I think this season, to compare it to any other season, would be the 15-16 season. Aside from Liverpool, obviously, Liverpool and Chelsea, I would say. I think if anyone's going to be contending for the league, I think it'll be Liverpool and Chelsea. I think they have the strongest teams, the most depth, clearly as Liverpool are proving right now. I think Leicester will. I think Leicester are strong contenders for Champions League. Strong contenders. But I don't think about winning the league.
Yeah, man.
You probably will battle like you did last season, 20 points ahead, and you didn't get Champions League.
But
manager.
I think injuries did us dirty then. Injuries definitely did us dirty. Because when our big games came and Didi was out, and he's very underrated. And Pereira.
He's basically a whole team.
That is true, actually, because Leicester don't really have any players on the bench when you really think about it. Like, they don't have any players. They have that starting lineup, and if anyone gets injured, then they're pretty much finished.
Saying that Pereira's been out for 8 months. He's still not played a game this season, and James Justin stepped up, coming up from League One Luton into the Prem. I think he's done very well considering he's still young and he's never played Prem football before. Thrown into the deep end, I think he's done quite well. The system we're playing right now, I didn't have any confidence in it, but now playing 3-4-2-1 right now. And when I first saw it, I thought this is not going to be the one. Playing Fuchs at centre back, nah. 33 years old.
That guy.
33 years old, and he's been doing well. I'm playing Luke Thomas as well, an academy player at centre back. I thought now we're finished, but people are always going to underrate Leicester. Like people are going to say we don't have any depth, but clearly we're proving right now we do.
Well, you know, if you are gonna go challenge for the Champions League and stuff like that for top 4, you're gonna need that man on your screen behind you to turn up pretty much all the time.
Jamie Vardy carries the team. Well, I say carries the team. The games that he hasn't played with us, obviously we haven't looked as good, but we still look like we're a threat. But I'd say our key player this season, the most underrated key player this season would be Harvey Barnes. Our attacking threat doesn't look anywhere near as good without Harvey Barnes. He's so direct. So direct. Just takes people on all the time. And some defenders can't handle that.
And
somehow
the football terrorists didn't pick him for the England squad.
Yeah, I know.
Millie, do you see Liverpool retaining their crown back?
100%. It's a simple equation, really. Really and truly, like Liverpool are such a beautiful team, and we have the transfer market, the transfer window on January where we can bring in those players that we need. Because the thing is with Klopp didn't expect these players to get injured, and you can really see it by the lack of. He didn't bring in centre backs this season. We kind of lost out on a centre back, and we didn't bring in a new one. I don't think anyway. So he's gonna obviously counter on that, get a new one, and Liverpool's a strong enough side. Liverpool's a strong enough side to hold their own until we get to that stage where we can purchase players. And other players know what happens when they get here. They know they need to come here and start running about and trying hard. So really and truly, I think we've got this. And we're third anyway. I think Tottenham
DK.
And yeah.
DK, how do you see that game going?
I see it being either tight or Leicester blow away Liverpool. I don't see Liverpool having a chance, to be honest. I can't speak, but if they have a chance on it, it's definitely gonna be 1-1. But obviously, if Leicester do their thing, it's 3-1. That's what I'm saying.
I think it'll be 2-1 Leicester. I think Vardy will cause Fabinho or Matip trouble. He will cause trouble. Is Maddison fit for the game?
Yeah, he's fit for the game. I think if Maddison and Tielemans are on their A game, I think we'll win. Because Tielemans is so underrated. His passing, he makes so many key passes in the game, but he doesn't get noticed, obviously, because he's not running through the team like other players.
You guys got him on a steal, man. 40 million. I wanted him at United as well, man. Don't know how we didn't go for him.
Him at United.
The next game.
If our team is feeling up to it and we're not scared of Liverpool, I think we'll give them a very good game.
Yeah.
Okay. The next game, Tottenham versus Manchester City. Pep versus Jose again. Why do we see that game going? I'm going to go for you first, DK.
I see it being a stale game, you know. I don't see it being that much of a fun game. Maybe a 1-1. I don't know what it is yet, but I just have this feeling that it's just going to be a boring game to watch. That's me anyway.
Yeah, Charlie.
I think knowing Mourinho is definitely going to park the bus against an attacking Man City side that love to keep the ball. So he's definitely going to have to go with parking the bus.
He's going to be a bastard.
The only way I can see Tottenham winning is if they somehow hold off the attack for the full 90 minutes against Man City, stick Harry Kane at the edge of the box, stick Son at the halfway line, and they can do their little link-up play like they've been doing so well for this season.
So cold, man.
Stealing a goal, but I don't think Tottenham are going to be able to handle Man City's attack, especially with De Bruyne as well. That guy.
Yeah. He's definitely going to come back. Try to do his thing after missing that.
Man. I'm telling you, man. De Bruyne ain't built for the trenches, man. Like, he ain't built for the trenches. Like, in the big games, De Bruyne, I don't know, man. When City need him,
you know what,
he goes a bit hiding, man.
What? Because of the pen he missed, I feel like he's going to come back wanting to destroy these, man.
I feel like he's going to come back wanting to prove a point.
Yeah.
But either way, he's the second best midfielder in the Prem anyway. So.
Wait. Who's first?
It's poor Pogba, but that's another conversation for another day. Yeah. Millie, give us your prediction.
That's a
3-2 Spurs. Quick and simple, 3-2 Spurs. Harry Kingman's on hat-trick. and De Bruyne and Jesus goal, because Son loves to get these goals, man. He loves his hat tricks against these teams. I remember back a few years ago when he got his hat trick against Spurs. Was it a hat trick? Was it 2 goals?
Probably
In
2
Champions
goals.
League?
I'm not too sure.
I
I
think it
don't
was
know,
two.
but I
Champions
know
League,
he
2 goals. Yeah, 2 goals. 2 goals.
Yeah.
I know for
I
a
think
fact
it'll
it's
be
a hat
1-0.
trick or 1 goal from Son, but I think Son can pull it out of the bag and clutch up for the team. I don't care about Kane. I don't like him too much as a player, to be honest. I don't think I like him at all. I don't like watching him play that much. I think he's a lucky guy when he plays. I don't see anything that he does that's good, really and truly. His luck's going to run out and he's going to go back to, like, he's done out, he's washed out, like that video.
Some done out English player, man. Nah, I think he's calm, you know. I still think he's a baller.
I think
He's
he's world
good.
class.
He's a clinical
He is
finisher.
world class. He's world
I
class.
think he's world class.
Right now,
I
he's
think
the
he's-
second best striker. in
He's the
Europe.
second best
To have-
striker in the world.
To have
In
not
the
only the best
world?
shooting, no, but to
Yeah,
not
the
only
world.
have arguably
Right
the best
now.
shooting out of any striker I've seen. He's so clinical, but to have passion in his game as well. I'd say
Yeah,
he's
he's
top,
that the finesse. Yeah,
top 3 passes in the Prem, I would say.
yeah. The way he passes, you would think he's a
top
mid.
3
No, the way he
passes. Do you mean
passes,
strikers?
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Or
Nah,
like
the way he
strikers?
passes, you would
top
think he's a
3
midfielder.
passers.
Nah, the way he passes, you'd actually think he's a midfielder.
The way he
Nah, I
plays
do
balls
take it
over
back
the top.
actually what I said about Kane, you know. I don't think
You have
he's
to take it
probably-
back, yo. He's Harry
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
the
Potter.
thing, you have to
it's
take
coming
it
back
back
in my
this
brain.
guy.
It's coming back in my brain the old times when I remember when he used to be scoring them goals, those nice curlers from the little sides of the box where you don't expect it to go in. I would say that he is a good finisher and a good passer, and for someone who is slow, he is quite smart. I am gonna take back what I said because I weren't thinking.
He's the complete striker. Him and
He is a
Lewandowski are
good
like the
striker.
definition of complete
Yeah.
strikers. They use
But
their brains. They don't need the
Especially
pace.
Lewa.
I don't think he's got it, I don't think he's got it, man. I think he's a bit shy. His vision, I don't think he's going to be seeing anything, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll see. But for me, I'm gonna go for 1-0 Tottenham. Jose Mourinho, masterclass, Portuguese Ric
How
Flair.
can you call
He's
apart
gonna
the
just
bus and
stifle him,
masterclass?
man.
That's
It's
what I
gonna
don't
be a
understand.
Mourinho masterclass, fam.
How you gonna call
Dan,
apart the
yo,
bus
respect
at
you.
masterclass?
Listen,
Yeah.
respect the greatest manager your club's ever had in it. Remember
listen,
that? Yeah, he's the
listen.
greatest manager your club's ever had.
Okay.
He's
But
won
I'm looking
how many
at
Premier Leagues?
it as a football point of view. How you gonna call apart the bus game
Nah,
like
man,
play
it's
style?
It's gonna be a Mourinho
masterclass.
masterclass,
A
man.
win. To be fair, at the end of the day, a win's a win. If he's bagging a win against Man City, it's a win.
Yeah.
And also the way he's gonna
To be
use
fair, that's
the
true.
fact-
That's true.
Everyone's so focused on Kane and Son, but also Gareth Bale's in there, And on this guy's day,
Yeah.
if he's off the hospital bed, he's dangerous, and we've seen it in Real Madrid. The way he was treated at Real Madrid was horrible. But this
And
Bale
also-
guy, man, that Kane, Son,
Also,
and Bale, that's getting at least 50 assist goals, and combined.
Nah.
Also, he's proved already that he can play in big games.
Mhm.
So, and he's already bagged the goal for Tottenham. Maybe it's a start of a run of good form.
Yeah, I do see him scoring against City, man. I don't know either him
I
or a
can
Harry
see
Kane
it.
penalty, clumsy Walker giving away again, man. This
Yeah,
guy,
that
in the
Kyle
box,
Walker guy
he
is the most
definitely
clumsy defender. So
he has to give Man City heart attacks, man. Definitely.
All I can see is a ball coming over the top. Harry Kane can see Kyle Walker jumping up, and he's gonna back into him like that, and he's giving away a penalty. It's exactly what's
that
gonna
guy,
it wouldn't surprise
he's
me.
like he's got water, like there's water on the floor all the time. Slipping and
Trust me,
sliding.
he's
The
so
guys.
clumsy.
Now we need to
Onto
stop
the next.
Man United, We have to do the big teams. Big
Nah,
teams.
don't mark Kelly's team like that. Come, let's just start.
Okay, on to the next game. Newcastle versus
Kelly, I
Chelsea
wouldn't have that.
at
Kelly,
St.
I would
James
not have
Park.
that. I would not have
Nah,
that.
man.
Come.
Their team was formed in 2004, man. No one knew Chelsea before then. But yeah, Newcastle versus Chelsea at St. James
Is he
Park.
going
It was
after me?
Marlon. It was Marlon.
Why is he going after me? Said that.
Oh,
Yo.
your
It was
team.
Marlon.
Nah,
Yo.
Marlon, your team only won the Premier in 30 years, even Leicester won one before you, innit? So let's not get ahead of ourselves, innit? Even Blackburn did as well.
But to be fair, man, that's like this thing was
Okay, Blackburn won one more before you, so yeah.
That's true.
So onto the next game, Newcastle versus Chelsea at St. James Park. DK, this is your team. Your team's looking in good form, good shape. Lampard's got them balling, it seems now. What do you think that game's going to go?
I see it being an easy win for Chelsea. Nice 3-0 win for Chelsea. We got it in the bag, no lie. If we lose the game, if we even draw the game, There's questions have to be made. That's what I'm gonna say. Questions have to be made because there's
Man,
no
taking a look at
way
your
we're
average.
not beating. There's no way we're not beating Newcastle. Where they now? They're like 15th or something. If we don't beat
I don't
them,
even think,
then I
yeah.
don't know what I'm going for that.
I'm pretty sure United are 15th, but okay.
I think
Nah,
there's-
nah, nah, nah.
Why is this
Wait,
guy?
what?
Why is the
Wait,
focus
what?
on United?
No,
Why is
We'll
it
come
so
on to
much
them.
about
We'll come
United?
on to them. We'll come on to
Cool,
United. We'll
cool.
come on to United. Either way, we're 13th, not 15th. Just saying, not much difference, but just saying.
Come on.
Say it with chest. Go on.
Millie, why do you see the Newcastle Chelsea game going?
Newcastle Chelsea. I see a
Mhm.
2-1. No, 2-0 actually. I'm gonna go for 2-0.
Yeah, I'm liking
Werner
that.
and Abraham, if they're playing on the same pitch at the same time, I'd say Werner and Abraham. I think they're gonna complement each other.
You mean Abraham?
Just me. No, just me.
I was gonna correct him. But obviously
I was gonna
didn't,
correct
but-
him as well. I was
Wait,
waiting
what
for
did
the
I
right
say?
words. You said
Abraham.
Abraham.
Nah, it's not the same thing. Don't try like it's the same thing. But it's okay. We all make mistakes. But Karen, though, what are you saying? Yeah?
What? Have I not finished?
Oh, okay.
Please, yeah.
Nah,
Charlie,
come on, move on to
what do you
Charlie
see
then.
that game going?
Charlie, innit?
I think Ziyech is gonna pull out a man of the match performance. I think
Yeah,
So good, man.
Newcastle
Top,
might get
top.
one goal either at the end or at the start. But I think after that, I think
Yeah.
Chelsea's midfield are just gonna shut them down. Kante is gonna be onto everyone that game, and I think
Kante,
Werner's
man.
gonna get a goal. I think
Man,
Werner's
Spurs
gonna
have
get a
3%,
goal.
you know.
I think Werner's gonna get a goal. I think Abraham's gonna come off the bench and get a goal. I
Got
think
3%.
I think Ziyech is gonna get a couple of assists and a goal.
Mm.
I think they're gonna win 4-1.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm going to go
fair.
for 2-0. I think it's going to be a tight game there. Newcastle are going to come quite... Actually, 2-1. I do see them at least getting a goal with Callum Wilson on good form, but I think they'll come very deep and defensive, and they'll just play they'll play their skin out, yeah. And then I think Ziyech will play good again. I think he's so good, man. He's so elegant, man. He's just such a saucy baller to watch.
Oh,
But yeah, it'll be a 2-1. And DK, do you think Chelsea have the capabilities of winning or challenging for a league title under Frank Lampard?
of course we do. I say it's an easy top 2 for us. There's not really much competition this season because everyone's just no one's really consistent. That's it. Yeah, no one's consistent. I feel like we're starting to become consistent.
Yeah,
Count on that.
yeah.
We're
starting
starting.
getting the clean
Yeah, we're
sheets.
starting to become consistent.
We're saying that no team is consistent right now, apart from Chelsea. Yeah, but that could easily switch. That could all it takes is one loss. All it takes is one loss.
But at the same time,
this season's too hard to call at the moment.
Yeah, I hear that.
No, but I don't think Chelsea could challenge you. I think they would challenge it only because of the players. But like Lampard,
I think Chelsea.
I think he's an average manager.
What is up with you and managers, man?
But
Just
though, there's having an average manager, but the team itself, like you can't go wrong with that team. That's a perfect team.
You actually can't. Exactly.
Like,
and that's why
their starting 11 is arguably the best in the league.
Mm-hmm. That's why the structure of Chelsea. That's why I mean, like Chelsea, they've probably seen it like Lampard's not an elite manager or world class manager. So instead, they just gave him the maximum money he needed to implement a team, and it's just working well. So it just shows how
that does not make any sense. That's like saying
it does. For
that's like saying
250 million.
No. Listen, that's like saying Man City saw Pep wasn't a good manager, so they gave him all that money to buy good players. No, that doesn't work.
Everyone knows Pep's a checkbook manager. Though let's be honest, Pep's a
so
checkbook
is Oli
manager.
80 mil on a centre back who literally.
Yeah, Oli's a checkbook manager. Yeah, he can't even. He still can't win games. How does that make sense?
How
manager, but still can't win games.
But he's a relegation manager, though. He's people forget. Yeah, people compare Ali to Lampard and Arteta. Yeah, Ali's managing for the same time as Pep.
Yeah, but
he's managed for 12 years.
Not an idiot. Lampard probably thinks in his brain and does some research to be paying 80 mil for Harry Maguire. How can Leicester scam Man United that badly?
Look how happy Charlie is,
and
man.
no one in the whole club said anything's wrong with that.
And they used the money.
No, you know what?
On the training ground, they used the money on the training ground.
It's a beautiful training ground as well.
Made him worse. I feel like Man U made him worse because he wasn't even that bad. He wasn't.
No, Man United never made him worse. Yeah, he's just coming to a team. No, he's came to a team where you're not playing defensive football. You're not the team that like you know what I mean. You're not got the onus. You're playing the team, but you start on the halfway line, and he ain't got the pace or the agility to be playing on the halfway line. So we never made him worse.
He plays
He's
like
just
it,
not
though.
suited for
He
a big
plays
club.
like it though. He plays
He
like
plays like he's got pace. Oh,
plays
it's
like
horrible, man.
I think there's a lot of factors that go into Harry Maguire's bad performances. One
Yeah.
is United's fan base. It's a scary fan base. There's so many of them. There's so many. Like one bad game and you're getting slammed. That's obviously
You're
going to affect
screwed.
somebody like that.
Yeah, look at
And
Pogba and these guys, man. He's
secondly-
getting.
Secondly, being a captain, there's obviously a lot more pressure than everyone else because everyone's looking to you for guidance.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Which
And
wasn't his
third
fault.
Third of all, the price tag, that's going to put pressure on anyone.
80 mil, even when you know you're not worth it.
He knows he ain't
Just
worth
wait.
it.
Imagine
He
you
has
know
to
you're
know
not
he's
worth
not
it.
I don't really
That
care.
would hurt. Imagine
He knows
Now,
he's not
now
worth
you
that.
have to become 80 mil
But
worth. That is true.
He
actually.
knows that because his club is paying 80 mil, he's gonna have to try and play like it, and that's put too much pressure
Yeah.
on him. I think it's
You
got
can
to.
tell because he's always trying these like the dialect. They're trying to be like a
Yeah,
ball
he's
playing
always-
centre back,
he's-
trying with the
yeah.
dialect. You don't need to do it.
I know he
But
doesn't,
yeah, the cap.
he doesn't need to impress
Yeah.
people.
But I do agree. Man United's fan base is horrible. The worst fan base. I don't even care.
That is actually true, you know.
They just if you have one bad game, you're called trash and all that. Look at the likes of Pogba, Luke Shaw's, even Rashford. People wanted Rashford to be sold, you know. Like
No,
I
they
ain't
call
forgetting
you
that.
trash
Nah, that's
before you even
delusional.
get there.
I understand
think-
the Pogba, but
I
Rashford is a
think
bit
United. I think United and Arsenal are joint for the
Yeah.
most slanderous fans.
Yeah.
Like, you have to give your
They don't
players a
deserve good
chance.
players. Like if the majority of Man United fans don't deserve good players. Like you guys like slander the likes of Rashford, the Pogbas, the Martials, yeah. But you guys praise the likes of Scott McMayonnaise, what's his name? James Corden at left back. You know what I mean? Homer Simpson. Who else, man? This Brandon Williams. These guys, you praise all these players, yeah, but you don't like the good players. It don't make sense to me.
I
But
hope these guys
they're just
watch
like
the
passion
video.
merchants, man.
I hope these guys watch the video and hear you calling them names.
Scott McTower.
And don't forget
Yeah,
the
man. Scott
Ole Gunnar
McMayonnaise,
freestyle.
man. Scott
Scott
McSauceless.
Don't forget the
McMayonnaise.
Ole Gunnar
But anyway,
freestyle.
on to Ole Gunnar freestyle it onto his dead team, on his dead
Big up
management.
my guy.
Man United
Big up
versus
freestyle.
West Brom. I will start off as the United fan. I think
Mm.
we'll win 2-0. I think it'll be a tight game. I think we do struggle against teams that sit back because we don't have any like system to break them down. But West Brom are going to get relegated, and I think we have enough quality to just to break them down and get 2 goals at least. So yeah, and I just see Bruno just banging again because he's looking like he wants to keep Oli in the job.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
Charlie, how do you see that game going?
Yeah, go Charlie.
I think United are in that form again where they think Ollie's gonna get sacked, so they're playing like prime Barca. But obviously, against West Brom, it's not very hard to look good against them because let's be honest, they are getting relegated. They're not up to Premier League standard at all. I'd say 2 selective players are probably Premier League standard. That's Pereira and that left mid that they bought from West Ham.
West Ham, yeah, the one with Mark Noble and Rampage about.
DM Garner, I think his name is.
Diogani.
I think,
Yes,
yeah,
Diogani.
I think he's showing glimpses that he's Premier League quality. But other than that, I think Man U will. I wouldn't say to blow them away, but I'm saying Bruno Fernandes is gonna run that game. He's got too much quality. He's got too much quality for West Brom. Too much quality for that. I'm saying 2-0. I'd say either Rashford goal and a Bruno Fernandes, either penalty or goal. But I wouldn't rule out a penalty at all for Man U.
Millie.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't usually speak on small matches like this. 20 in the league, 13 in the league. I don't usually feel comfortable speaking on these teams, but if I've got to choose, I'm gonna probably choose a 2-1 Man United.
Imagine he went for a West Brom win.
I wouldn't even.
If we lost to West Brom, if we lose to West Brom, I will be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's worst nightmare. The way I'll be cussing out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I could make him cry. You know, that's how it will be horrible if we lose to him. Like, clip this year. If we lose to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know what? I'll clip this year. If Man United lose, I will do a forfeit. You heard it here first. I will do a forfeit. Clip me on this. I will do a forfeit that you guys pick on Instagram. But yeah, Millie, yeah, what's your prediction?
I predict 2-1 Man United or 1-1 draw, to be honest. I can see a penalty going against Man United, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel
like Pogba's on the pitch. If Pogba's on the pitch and he's in the box, then it's a penalty.
You have players like Maguire that just panic. If Pogba is forced to defend, there might be another pen because really and truly he is too rough. 6'3", aggression.
He's
Look at these
clumsy.
guys,
He's
man.
A
clumsy.
6'3"
He's a clumsy
black
guy.
guy, not even a centre back. He's just a little centre mid. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's not
he's just
suited to
Exactly.
he
that
just flings his
position.
leg.
He just flicks
Exactly.
his leg and
VAR's
out.
gonna catch him up on that, and then boom, penalty. So I'm saying 2-1 United or 1-1.
Mhm.
DK.
I see it being a draw. Even 0-0 or 1-1. If it's 1-1, I see a penalty going for thingy West Brom, and I see Maguire scoring a header. As much as I dislike the guy, Maguire can score headers. That is one thing he can do:
Yeah.
score headers. So
Scored one
I see him
yesterday, innit?
scoring a
So,
header. Yeah. But yeah, I see
Okay.
Maguire scoring a header for some reason. I don't know why. I just know he's.
I think
just
Maguire's
to
gonna have a decent game. I think he'll have a decent game. He's captained England, and he's which they got a clean sheet in, and they won quite
Yeah.
comfortably, and he scored a
Mhm.
goal. I think that's gonna boost his confidence a bit. And then
Yeah,
playing
he
this
should be
definitely.
game,
confident, He's
playing
been
playing
he's actually been in decent form.
playing against West Brom has probably given him the best chance to carry on that confidence.
Yeah. West Brom,
Guys,
come on. Realistically,
guys,
West Brom is not a tough team.
guys.
Yo,
I would like to
yo.
interrupt this video to say thank you to us, but Cameron, man. Thank you.
Don't listen to this
No,
guy,
no.
guys. Don't
Today
listen to him.
we
Don't
will be
listen to him.
running the giveaway. Today
Tell
I'll
him
be
to shut
giving
up,
away.
man.
Nah, where's this
Well, yeah,
guy?
before we wrap up, though, I want to ask some quick questions. Before we wrap up there, I want to ask quick questions. Will Tottenham win the trophy?
Yes.
No, there's no
Charlie?
possible way. There's
Yeah, I think Europa League maybe if Bale is willing to, if Bale's not injured throughout the season, I think they could win
Yeah.
Europa League.
Because like I said, man, the Portuguese player Trophy Mourinho has won the Europa League every time he's been in the competition. So I do agree. Okay, and the last question, last but not least, will Pochettino be the next Man United manager, and will he make a difference? DK.
I see him being the next manager, but I don't see him making I don't see a difference being made. Personally, anyway, I don't see what he can add to the team because it's actually the team. The team is not good. I feel like literally everyone needs to get sold, apart from maybe Rashford. But that's about all I
You
see
can't
them
really
to.
sell a whole team. So yeah.
No.
Definitely.
I'm saying the whole
Wan-Bissaka
team.
needs to stay.
I'm
Wan-Bissaka
saying
needs
the
to
whole
stay.
team.
There's
Nah,
So
no way you can get rid
consistent.
of Wan-Bissaka. You can't get rid of
Wan-Bissaka, yeah,
Wan-Bissaka.
you can't get rid of him either. Yeah, okay. Well, apart from
I
them
think
two, maybe then everyone needs to go. Even
Yeah.
Martial, even Pogba. I don't think they're good fit for Man United. That's just me anyway.
Charlie.
I think I'm not sure. I think Pochettino. I think because he likes developing players, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So
Seen
I
at
think
Tottenham and
he'll try and bring in a couple of players that need to be developed. But by the time that they're ready to really blossom into first team, I think United's board won't give him enough time. I think
Yeah.
they'll get rid of him.
Chelsea and United's border. They're this one like instant success, which is a problem, but also like it shows ambition, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you kind of need to give them time.
Big teams like that, excluding Liverpool, I think they don't have any patience.
Mhm.
They want glory straight
Yeah.
away. Whereas Liverpool, obviously Klopp had an awful Liverpool team in his first season, but they gave him like 4 or 5 years to develop the team, and now look at it, winning Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, winning everything.
Yeah, and also these big
Yeah.
clubs want instant success, but they ain't willing to give them money. But
Exactly.
that's again another conversation for another time. And then Marlon, what do you think about the Poch to United and will he make a
I
difference?
think Man United. It all starts stem from the Man United fans. Man United fans are deluded, and it's obvious. Like these guys think that bringing in Jadon Sancho is going to fix your club and potentially win the Prem.
And
So when
Just
you
me.
guys
Just
get
me. That is some silly mentality.
if Jadon Sancho signed, these things would have still happened. Like Jadon Sancho ain't going to stop Man United because he did 6 goals to Tottenham.
I'm still speaking. No, we're not doing that. So you guys feel the exact same way about Pochettino, when really and truly, exactly what Charlie said is right. Everything he said was right. So really and truly, you guys are gonna have to wait longer. And anyway, Poch overtrains his players, and it's shown that he overtrains his players. And as soon as the players feel like they don't want to do this anymore, they'll stop trying, and then he has to develop more players and do all this, and it's a long process. So I don't think anything's gonna happen from Poch.
Yeah.
Especially
Okay, guys,
with We're done.
Go on quickly. You finish up
Alright.
quickly.
I was gonna say, especially with all the managers complaining about fixture congestion, everyone getting injured. Poch
Yeah.
as well. If he's overtraining players during the fixture congestion, if he's here this early,
Yeah.
that does
Lots of
not
hamstrings are
bode
gonna
well.
go. Hamstrings,
bode well.
muscle injuries.
God.
Yeah.
That doesn't bode well for
Okay.
United.
So, guys, make sure you subscribe to FootRegion and make sure you like, share, and subscribe as always. And then make sure you follow FootRegion on across all the socials and make sure you follow everyone's socials. DK.
On Insta, Dan.m1k.
Millie.
Obviously, if you want the Snapchat, text me on my Instagram that you want the Snapchat. I know you girls want to pop up a bit. At
Wait.
MilliMarlon.
Can I just leave, fam? Yeah, Charlie.
Well, the only important one I'm gonna say is the TikTok, and that is football.rankings with 2 S's.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, make sure you follow that, man.
Okay,
Some good content on there. And then make sure you follow FootRegion also socials and then follow my own personal one, K_Bacala 6 on Instagram and then K.Bacala 6 on Snapchat. And yeah, peace out, guys. And yeah.